Hello, everybody. Hello, Maree. Hello, Jazzy. This
Yay.
is our Christmas show. Marie's like this beautiful angel with like her halo. Very
I should be
nice.
on I should be on the top of a tree. Funny.
So, I don't like to talk about 3D stuff, but it's getting quite interesting now. The stuff that's happening. And sometimes when I feel like I'm like, okay, I don't understand this part of the movie. So I want to understand this part of the movie. So that's kind of what I want to talk about.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and it has to do with the financial because that's what's going to happen. Something's going to happen around the financial, right? So
Mm.
I want to find out what we get. And again, I feel like you're more connected than Janine is. So I want to see again what your take is on these things that are happening. So the question today is centers around the um, the fact that Trump said that he was going to impose tariffs on the BRICS countries because the dollar is the like the almighty dollar and nothing's going to stand against it and blah 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 blah, and it's like, wait, time out. Time out. I thought, the dollar was going out the door, and here he's talking about, keeping the dollar. So what's going on? What's going on with this whole?
Let's have a look. It's interesting because I have had a few people that have just had ideas around this and why it's happening like this. It's but let's just see what the cards say. So
Yeah.
I mean, nothing surprises me anymore.
No, I mean, do you remember when he said he for people to get vaccinated?
Then he talked about that being the hydroxychloroquine and the ivermectin. So, oh no, these cards are amazing. This is really interesting. So yeah, they've got a really good vibe to them. Okay,
Oh,
so
good. Well, I'm sure it's part of the movie, like everything.
correct. And the Chariot. So once everything's balanced, that's when forward movement can happen. So I feel at the moment they're trying to bring BRICS into the limelight in a way, but in a way that's not scaring people, because the celebration cards here. So this is like the 3 of Cups, which to me is like, yeah, we've got this celebration card, because so many people have no friggin' idea about what's going on. We've got, oh, come back here, you. I need you. So we've got our 8 of Swords, and so many people are still in the dark. So what I'm getting with these cards is, where's my Chariot? That they're bringing it through in a very balanced way before they can move forward with it. So it's really just bringing it out for attention, because some people have never heard of BRICS. Like,
I
believe it
know,
or
which
not.
is crazy. They don't even
And
have
I'm
a
going,
clue. If they've
I
been
know.
watching the news, they probably have no idea what it is.
Absolutely. So this, in a way, is their first introduction, because, everyone is listening at the moment to what Mr. T is saying. And to me, this is like a, hello, what's BRICS? Now, look at that card that came up when we were talking about it. It's the 9 of Pentacles, which is our beautiful abundance card, and it's unique. So I feel he's still using the word dollar, but maybe it'll be treasury notes that are backed by gold, because look at that, the gold in this card. So I feel he's actually doing it in a way to bring attention to it, because he's been saying about so many countries, I'm going to put a tariff on you if you don't do this, and they're all coming to heel. Like, it's really, I'm just laughing as I'm watching it all. So to me, that's what the cards are saying.
Okay, great. So that matches what Janine was reading as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, which I knew it had to be part of the movie, because everything is part of the movie. but I feel like it's important for people to understand that and to see it with the cards. And so Joyce, so BRICS is a new currency that's being created. In the beginning, it was created by Brazil, Russia, India,
China,
China, and
South Africa.
South Africa. Okay. So those were the initial 5 countries, and that's why it's called BRICS. But a bunch of other countries have joined the BRICS, the BRICS train thing of doing that. So a lot of people are unaware that that's happening, especially those, again, that I mentioned that only watch the news. And of course, the mainstream media is not going to talk about BRICS. So it's a new currency that is going to be used for sure. Like for sure. Right.
Yeah. I was actually reading that they own about, I think it's like 20 or 30% of the world's gold now, because everything they're going to do is going to be gold backed as well. So in a way, it's like an introduction, into Nasara, Jasara, whatever it's going to be called. So yeah, but I think it's funny that it's bricks of gold. It's like, to me, the whole thing is just so fun.
Right. It's like the movie has been scripted so well.
Yeah.
So, and you can tell it's people that really understand the psyche, the human psyche, the psychology, right, of humanity. So, it's just super interesting. Okay, so if this is a movie, my brother had told me that they decided to keep the dollar. So, because all along I was going, how I was keeping my money out of the bank because the banks were going down and blah, 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 blah. So should we do the cards on, have they decided to keep the dollar and then behind the scenes insert the new treasury dollar without freaking people out?
Good question. I like it, because everything's like, there's been such a revolving and changing timeline, literally, hasn't there? It's we've watched it like just evolve, and it feels like it's in such a higher frequency.
Oh my gosh,
the difference is just incredible. So yeah, let's have a little look at that. I love that question.
Yeah.
So will there just be a switch out without the banks going kaput? Because they were for quite a while, weren't they? All the outlying banks, but even some really big ones like overseas. I think there was a Swiss bank, but they were all going down and then just getting bought up by other banks that had no money anyway.
Well, the question really is, before we go with that question, the question really is, are we going to keep the dollar? Because originally we were not. So now my brother's saying, no, they changed their mind. They're going to keep the dollar.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. So the first card up is the Emperor. Okay. So we know who this is. Well, it's the white hats in its own way. So they've made the decision. Then we got this card up. Okay. So this, to me, is when we're talking about the money system. This is the intention that went behind the money system with that devil card. That's the deep state. Now, really interesting is our 7 of Wands, because when this card comes up, it means to me that there's action being taken for something to keep its identity. So it could very well be that they gradually put through a new note without all of this rubbish on it. But they're going to do it slowly again so that there's no panicking.
Yeah. So there's no debt, basically. So we're going to go from the federal note, which is debt, to a treasury note, which isn't, but people aren't going to even know.
That's right. But I feel down the track with that, they will change it out. Like when in Australia, we used to work in pounds and shillings. And I think it was in 63 or 4, around when I was born, they changed it to dollars. And so that would have happened really slowly, probably, so I think this is going to be maybe a similar way that it's done.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, but for now, I think, it's going to be really interesting to see how they do this and to see how that unfolds.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So the answer is yes, then, that they are going to keep the dollar, right?
For now.
For now. Okay. And so should I ask the question then, will the dollar be replaced by the notes or whatever it is, whatever it's being replaced? Is the dollar being replaced by something else that's paper, without the knowledge of people, of the normies, so as not to create chaos?
Gotcha. Oh, this is interesting because the first card up is the Hierophant. Now, this is someone that has a lot of authority over people. Okay. So to me, I would say that the decisions are going to be made, but the seeds have already been planted. So the Seven of Pentacles to me is where seeds have been planted, and you just watch and you see things growing. It's like, so I feel like there is going to be this change. The Hermit, but it might take a long time, because that Hermit card can also mean you go deep inside to find wisdom. So I just feel that for now, it's just going to stay status quo.
Stay. Okay.
But I think there'll be like a divine plan. And I really feel like maybe once a lot more truths come out, and once things, it's only going to be gradual. Once things change, people will start to maybe ask more questions. So, look at that strength. So once people are more aware of what's been going on, and, then it won't be as tough on them.
Right. Because it's right. Money to people is survival. It's survival. It's safety. It's, and I'm thinking, like, in order not to lower the vibration of the planet, they have to do it like this. They
Correct.
have to do it where it's just almost like they don't even know that it's happening.
Yeah.
So,
and but it also, they could use haven't you got a big celebration year coming up for the US? Like, is it 400 years or 500? What is it that's coming up in 25 to 26? I thought there was some sort of milestone. I wonder if they'll look at something like that as an opportunity to bring out something new. How will they do it? That's what I think will be fun to watch.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Okay, so the next question I had was around XRP. Will they be using XRP, Bitcoin and XRP, to pay off the whatever debt? What is it called? Is
it the national debt? The national
debt. National debt. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to explain to people why we're talking about XRP, what its role is meant to be, so that people know if some people don't understand?
Yeah. So XRP is a crypto, but it's way more than that, right? So it's a way for banks to transfer money way faster than it's being used right now, which is, right now they use Swift. But really, to be honest, I think they call it Swift, and they use the excuse it's Swift. But to me, they're keeping your money on purpose for 3 days so they can use it, in my opinion. That's just me putting in my, my 10 cents there. So, crypto came along, and they're seeing that it's eroding their base. And so they're not going to have any choice but to get faster. And so XRP would be the way it's a platform. It's like a ledger. It's almost like, just imagine little baskets that the bank puts the money in, and then, XRP takes that basket and literally makes it appear in the other bank, right? So it's like immediate, like it's right.
It's so fast. Apparently, it's like 15,000 times faster than anything else that's available. So it's that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so that's why I'm asking the question. Now, Bitcoin has no value. Bitcoin is just a fad that started a long time ago. People have heard it. A lot of people got into it. Robert Kiyosaki started touting it. Other people started touting it. So people just got very interested in it, but it has no value. It doesn't do anything.
Well, they mine, don't they? Some people set up massive computer
they mine
systems.
Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, it's just the weirdest setup. So it's actually not very environmentally friendly, but it's So we want to know if, let's just say, a crypto to start with will be used, or you want to ask specifically about XRP?
Well, we can ask crypto and then XRP.
Okay.
But I know that they bought Bitcoin. I know that the government bought crypto.
Yeah. Okay, so this card's the only one that was hot, the Knight of Pentacles. So this means the message has already gone out there because Mr. T's already put it out there. He said, so to me, that's a yes, because that's the safe, that's a trustworthy message, is that Knight of Pentacles.
Yeah.
So to me, the message, yes, is already out there. So I'm just going to shuffle, and we're going to ask specifically if XRP could be one of the ones that it's used to help with that. So yeah. and then we can ask about Bitcoin as well, and just see. I mean, who knows? Good grief, the whole thing could just turn around.
Right. Yeah. And Tony, also the good point that it's interesting that Elon changed the name of Twitter to X.
X. I know.
So
don't you?
Coincidence. Actually, we can ask him. Actually, let's ask that question.
Okay, we'll do that as well. All right. So the card that I got for the XRP is the Magician. So this can be when something looks like an illusion, but it can also be having all the tools you need already on the table, and knowing how to create magic with it. So I'm my feeling with this card. I'll get another card to actually see if we can get confirmation.
Is that saying that XRP is magic? Because I agree.
Yes, I know, right? Let's have a look and see. We don't have to worry about it because the Nine of Swords has come up. So it's not something that we have to worry about. It's do you want to come out as well? Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then we got a World card. So this is something new that's going to happen. It's on a big scale. So I would say that we've got yeses with that one. Now we'll check with, and who knows how it's going to be used. It might be used as a transfer platform. So this is the other thing. We don't know yet how it's going to be used.
Right.
So, when you're doing that much sort of big sizes of money, like incomprehensible almost to a lot of people, then you'd need something really clever to be able to do it, to work with it. All right, let's just check with Bitcoin and see if that will be a part of the process with this paying. That one's hot. Or is it you or you? Let me see.
So what's the question now?
Bitcoin.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It looks positive. So once everything's balanced, then they can move ahead with Bitcoin. And maybe it's to actually use up the Bitcoin. Look at that. 8 of Wands. This is when something happens very quickly. Action's taken and it's very quick. So, yeah. So, King of Pentacles. He's the master of money, the master of so I feel they will be using Bitcoin as well for something.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've already been buying it for sure. So, has the strategy changed with the Bitcoin? Because I thought Bitcoin was going to go away.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I thought too.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't think Bitcoin would stick around, but I think maybe it's so well known. It's almost like an anchor point for people in the crypto market. So it's almost like it's the one thing people recognize, everyone. So if they got rid of that, then it would probably destabilize everything. Like you couldn't get rid of it. It's like
Yeah,
we're wiping out
it would
bank.
affect all other crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want to know? So what are we asking?
Well, we can ask Shanna's question for now.
Interesting.
So
Money changes. Okay, so you mean, so Shanna, what you're asking is that, are you saying it'll be a little bit like gold, like it'll have a value to it?
I think I would say currency. That she's just saying, will it become currency? Because that's what currency is. Currency is another way of moving money.
Yeah, money changes. Okay, let's have a look and see. That one. Okay, interesting. We've got our 3 of Wands. I'll just get another couple of cards. Oh, that one wants to come up. Come and talk to me. Yeah, it's you. So the 3 of Wands. So I think, Shanna Banana, in the future, for some people, that there will be there will be some wealth because of action that's been taken, but I feel it's going to be in the future. Then the 10 of Wands. So this to me again is where something's nearly finished, but not quite. There's still some more action to go. So it's looking like it could be lucrative for there's more action to happen. Yeah, look at that. So I said the word lucrative and our 10 of Pentacles comes up, which is abundance and wealth. So absolutely could be lucrative, but it could be a little bit down the track that's coming for some people. Like, people haven't even heard of it. Again, so many people haven't heard of it. So, I'm, definitely very, very lucrative.
Okay, very good. All right. Oh, the X question. So, is there a reason? Is the fact that Twitter was changed to X because it's a about XRP? Is it connected? Is Twitter or now X connected to XRP in some way because of the letter X? Or was there something to that? Was there some type of connection to XRP when Elon changed the name to X? I guess is the question.
Or to the X's, because we've got XRP, XLM, and XDC. So, and they're all the gold, the silver, and the copper, I think it is, isn't it?
Well, that's what they say, but I don't know if that's even real or true, because I heard David Schwartz explain it, and he's like, there's no way to tie the coin to silver. So I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah. So, well, we've got the Hermit card. So to me, there was a lot of contemplation, and it's almost like, to me, that this can be a spiritual card as well. So there could have been, like a channel down of it, like for the X. So, and is it SpaceX as well? So yeah. So I don't know, but changing it actually created some chaos, a lot of chaos for people emotionally when it was changed. That's the 7 of Cups. To me, that's my chaos card. So a lot of people weren't happy with it, which is really interesting. And it was a strategy. So when we've got the 7 of Swords, to me, this is definitely a strategy card with change. And there's 2 in the background that are balanced. So I'm just going to absolutely see if we can get an absolute. Oh, okay. And I'm just getting intuitively that, yes, it was part of a strategy. Oh, where are we? It was part of a strategy, but it's almost like with the Page of Cups, it's like something's being offered, but just in a little bit for wisdom for people. So, and then we've got the 6 of Wands. So that's a victory card. So it's almost like everyone's so used to saying X, 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 X now that as well, that, maybe that is the psychology again behind it for when the whole SWIFT system goes and everything's changed over to this XRP. That's just the feeling that came through. So there was a little bit of an aspect of it, but there's more to it than that. So I don't know what the other reasons are. Okay.
What's coming to mind now is the Simpsons episode.
Abundance card keeps dropping out without.
That's wonderful. That lots of abundance coming for sure. So the Simpsons actually had Marge making a mistake and Alexa buying some XLN as in Nancy. And as you know, some of us maybe here don't know, there is also, other than XRP, there's XLM as in Mary or Marie. So when the Simpsons said XLN, did they mean XLM?
Let's just check and see.
Were they throwing another communication?
I got yes straight away, and this card
Holy
was
shit!
so hard. Ace of Pentacles, absolutely. Honestly, it was tingling so hard. It was the very first card. I had to go back. I was going, oh, it's you, and my hand was hurting. Yes. Can't make this stuff up.
There you go. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't advise people to take financial advice from me, but if it was me, I would buy some. Just saying. It's at 50 cents right now, and when I bought it was at 22, 18. 18 and then 22.
Yeah. Ace of Wands just fell out. Yes, to taking action. Do you want to pop your banner up?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all just for fun.
Yeah. So not financial advice, but it's if it was me, I would do it. Well, actually I did it. I did it. So wow, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I need to recover a little. Hold on.
The cards have blown your mind. But I mean, how many things happened from The Simpsons? I mean, how a bit Looney Tune that stuff, isn't it? What's been going on? Oh.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's good news.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I thought I saw some something else about the Fed. So Lady Kahak had said, if they want to end the Fed, what difference would it make if the dollar is the standard, if gold back is the goal? Well, because the federal notes are debt. So it's debt that the government owes the Fed. So the government owns the Fed money, and that's how we deal in this debt paper that's useless. And yeah, so.
And they have to keep the debt cycle going or they don't get more money. So this is why there's mortgages. This is why there's all these different, insurances, whatever it is. They have to keep the debt increasing because otherwise the system that will fall over. So,
yeah, for sure. So, okay, so did we ever find, Pink Light has a great question. Did we ever find out if Elon is really human? He seems strange to me.
My feeling is that it's version number 2. Oh, whoa! What happened? Never had that happen before. My new computer does amazing things. I'm gonna try. That's just crazy. I'll do it again. No, I have no idea how that happened.
Wow.
So magic. So funny. Someone will know somewhere that does IT, but I didn't touch anything. I just put my fingers up. Okay. Wow. This is so fun. All right, let's just see what the cards say. But to me, he's version number 2, if you know what I mean.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of masks out there. Oh my God. He is human, because that was the question that was asked. So this is a yes. Yes, he is human. Let's just see if we can ask if it is version number 2. Okay. That's over here. All right, let me have a look. Which one wants to come out? Oh. Okay, Queen of Wands. So that's a yes. Because to me, that's someone that actually it has integrity, and the black cat's the intuition. So yeah, someone's got a mask on.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Huh. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right.
Interesting.
Is it a well-known actor? Is it a known actor?
Oh,
Ask.
let's have a look and see. Because it would have been quite a while, I would say. So let's just, yeah.
It has been a while. And this guy is really tall.
It's the Ten of Pentacles. So this is someone I think that's like, yeah, well known, and you know,
Oh, so it's a known actor then.
yeah. So what I'm getting is, but they've got business sense. Like it's someone that knows and understands business as well. So yeah. So this was the new beginning. So everything was new with the Fool card. So yeah. So they stepped up, and there was a new beginning. Definitely is what I'm getting with that. Yeah. So and remember, he was always hugely well known, but like little bit by little bit, that Page of Pentacles means something new, and it's introduced slow, a bit more slowly, because then all the amazing things that happened just in the last sort of 6 years with him, it's sort of, he's come even more into the limelight.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any other questions. I'm going to go back to XRP. So the question is, why is it taken off now? Why? What have they lifted? You know how it was on hold for like years? Has that been lifted? Has whatever that was holding it down, has that been lifted? And now they're going to let it take off.
Let's have a look and see. Well, yeah, we'll get the cards out, because then we can talk about a few things that have happened, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Yeah, the Chariot. This is the card of the day. This is where there's balance. Once there's balance, then there's really big forward movement. And if we talk about it, remember, the SEC and a certain Gary did a really good job at making it.
Yeah,
really
but that was part of the movie.
That was part
of the movie. I'm talking about the real, whoever has this control over it. And, because the SEC, that was just part of the movie, but.
Yeah, star card. So to me, it's divine timing. When it happens, it's, oh yeah, this one's hot as. Yeah. So I was just going to say it's divine timing, because other things have to be in place for it to really do it, what it's meant to do. And that's when and then the Four of Pentacles came up. And to me, that's setting a really strong financial foundation. So that has to be sort of set up before it's going to really do what it needs to do. But yeah, so I would say not just yet. It's not going to. It will happen, but once this is in place.
Okay. So that's interesting. But
who knows,
it is moving up.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, if you're talking huge amounts, huge.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I'm just talking about right now, where it's actually doing something.
I know.
It's moving.
I know. Yeah, it's moving, because the Chariot card was there. Yes.
Okay. So, okay. So the answer was that it was held back because it wasn't ready. Something wasn't ready. We really can't tell what it was, but
no, we don't know what's going on. We only get to see, like, what do they say, 15 to 20% of what's really happening, and stuff that's already happened. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, interesting. So look, everything's sort of going up at the moment, but yeah, and well, the other thing as well, even though it was a movie, I remember in the US where some banks wouldn't let you buy XRP in the US, but now it's been opened up because that case is just about completely done. So they're going to be able to use it for, you call it what is it? Oh my God, your super fund. We have a superannuation fund,
the
and you have your
401k.
401k. Yeah. So they're going to open it up. All of that is just going to change everything as well. So it's obviously time. It's time for it to start moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Just dropped everything.
oh,
That was handy. 1,000 card pickup.
oh no, really?
It's all right. I got them all. Sneaky little things.
Okay,
we're right.
good.
Yeah.
Will the new notes, meaning whatever replaces the Fed notes, the debt notes that we use now, will that take down the credit card companies and the mortgage like all the illegal stuff that's happening right now? Will it go away with the new notes? Like, I just can't imagine that they would take the new notes as payment, maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, who was controlling the banks before? So, to me, that's the underlying question as well. Is, well, if you've got the deep state controlling the banks, which they did virtually, or the Fed did, then once that's gone, then there's going to be new rules. So let's have a look and see.
So is that going to get rid of the Fed?
Yeah, basically. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, because the Queen of Swords has come up. I'm just going to get one more card. I've got two. Let me just feel into this. Yeah, it's hot over here. All right, come here. Love it. So the Queen of Swords, to me, that's someone that's very direct, that speaks their mind. So there is something that's going to come through that's actually going to change things, because there's a real directness with this card. But there's going to be, you can imagine it, people are going to go, what do you mean? But we have to, what? So this Five of Swords is when there's a lot of conflict going on in people's minds, and with others as well. Yeah. So, and then we got the King of Cups, which is really interesting, because this is the master of emotions, but there's something that's still hidden. So I feel that this is what's going on. It's like, it's got to be so slow and almost a bit sneaky. Yeah. And then the Empress card comes up. So this is all about creating something beautiful and new, and it's divine. So it's almost like they've just got to, they know this is going to happen with people's minds. So they have to do it in a way that's really positive. So it will change. So, but yeah, there's going to be some angst for people around banks.
Yeah. Okay, so Shanna was asking, so can we ask the cards if our IRA and 401k is better off to stay or do crypto?
I can, but Shanna Banana, the only thing is, it's a very personal question for each person. Like, I look, honestly, I spent years deciding what to do with my what you call 401k. So I'm sort of a little bit loath to do that, because I know people can take things and go, oh yeah, but that's what the card said. So actually, I'm not going to do the cards on that, just to be fair, because that's a really personal question, and you've just got to do what your intuition, you might have a financial planner that you really trust. I'm not going to go there today. Sorry, Shanna Banana.
Yeah, no, I completely understand, and it makes sense because I also would not base that decision on cards. I
No,
would not. I would
very
not.
personal.
I base my decision on my intuition. That's
Yes.
how I did it. And
Yeah.
I did not think about it like you. I just said, I'm doing this. Like the just like, oh, the banks are going down. Okay, I'm moving some here, I'm moving some here. And I did it like the next day. Like I didn't even,
Yes. Yeah.
so I didn't even think
Exactly.
about
But it takes away the fear, doesn't it? When you make your decision and you take your action. It's like I remember because I kept getting the message through spirit way back, even like 2015, to set up. We can have self-managed super funds here. It's a lot of work though, and you've got to find the right accountant who's got enough staff to help because you've got to be audited, and it's crazy. So, but it took me 2 years to find an accountant, and a friend of mine found them, and they're in Sydney. But it's been amazing, like the best move. It took me a long time to get all the paperwork done, and then and I just kept getting told you have to buy gold and silver. So this was my intuition. So I did. So I used a huge chunk of it to buy gold and silver. And the feeling I had, that feeling of security, safety, I was in control. I used to just ignore my 401k because I'm going, I don't understand it. I don't really know what's going on with it. So, and then it was like I had to face it and take full responsibility of it. And now it's the best thing I ever did. It's just amazing because I can now tap into mine. But the other thing I also got as well was, for me, was crypto. And I just saw this XRP. I was reading about it one day, and as soon as I saw XRP, I got the hit. You have to buy some of that. Now, I'd never bought crypto in my life, so I was like, oh, but I don't know how to do it. It'll be really hard. I went, you've got the message, Maree, you have to do it. So I researched and I learned how to do it, and I asked lots of questions, and it was actually quite exciting doing it. So, and I just trusted. And so, yeah. So for me, it was all about that trust as well.
yeah.
So whatever's right for you. Some people really happy with it being in the stock market. Fabulous. Stay there. That's cool. No drama.
Yeah. Well, talking about that, I would like to ask because the stock market was going to crash, and I have a feeling now they don't want to freak people out
Correct.
that they're not going to crash it like they were going to crash it. So can we ask the cards if in this new timeline the market will stay, which is shocking because it's totally illegal, but whatever.
Okay, so the first card, these cards fell out together. So the first card is the Ace of Pentacles. The second card is the Ten of Swords. So this is when something's finished and over with. So this is some sort of money financial reality system, and that. So I think at some point there's going to be something's going to happen that will take it down, but I don't think they're going to do it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be such an alarming thing for people. There'll already be something in place that so people won't need to panic almost. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting they both fell out together. So at some point in time, it could very well be finished as it's known today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Maree Trigel wants to know who the baby is on the drawing in the back. I know you told us one time, but
yeah. So sorry, that's a child of light picture because I run a frequency. It's fantastic for children, for adults, for that inner child. It's really beautiful, fine, high frequency, and that's just the image that came with the Transference Healing Child of Light. So yeah, it's got a gorgeous energy to it. So yeah, so they're like our beautiful little, people call them, rainbow children or whatever you want to call them. Very high frequency.
All right. Okay. So the next question is around silver. So the rumors are that it's supposed to, like when they fix the Forex or whoever's got the handle on it, that it's going to shoot out into like almost overnight from like what it is now to, I don't know. I'll tell you in US dollars because that's what. So right now it's $30 an ounce, and it's supposed to go to like over $350 an ounce.
Okay.
like overnight, because they're going to take out the manipulation that's happening to it. So is that true? Is it going to be this like overnight thing?
Okay, let's have a look and see. Yeah, it's interesting because like gold really for like a year, like it went up like $800 an ounce like within a year. So we I guess we're gonna we'll see if silver's gonna have a really fast jump or rise. It's that one. Wow. I don't feel it's going to be sudden because the Knight of Pentacles has come up. So to me, this is when a message comes out. So I think people are going to watch it and go, wow, well, look at silver, look. But it's not going to be like overnight sort of thing is what I'm getting, because this to me is a trusted messenger. So, yeah, because again, but it's going to go, man. We've got our hugely abundant card, that 10 of Pentacles. It's definitely going to go, but massively. Okay, let's just... Oh, that one's really hot. Which one is it? It's not going to be overnight. So it's a Page of Pentacles. This is a small step, a small change that's going to happen. Like, it won't be like boom. It'll be like like that. Okay. That's what the cards are saying. So, yeah.
Well, and like I was telling my brother, I'm like, okay, I go to the guy that I sell my silver to, and now he has to pay me way more. Like, how is he going to have the money to pay everybody? Everybody's going to want to sell the silver. So then how is he going to have money to buy everybody's? Like, it's not going to work. Like, it's, my head, I'm like, this isn't going to work right.
I
know. So, okay. So then the next question is the hold that they have on silver and gold right now, will that hold disappear by the end of the year? In other words, where it'll start doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, let's have a look and see. A card jumped out, and I'll show you what that is as well, because it always gives us more to our story that we get. Okay, I'm just going to tune in here. No, because that Six of Pentacles, to me, it's just, there's only a small amount being offered. So it's not going to do a massive jump by the end of the year.
No, I didn't mean massive jump. All I said was the hold. There's a hold on it right now, right? Gotcha. That's doing this. Yeah. When is that going to?
Yeah. So I don't think, not this year.
Okay.
There's got to be some action taken that creates a balance, and this is for the world, and this jumped out first, so this has to almost happen first. So I would say I don't know, my feeling is that it's once there's a change, a seen or perceived change of government in the US, I'm sure that things will start to shift then. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that. Then we get our Nine of Pentacles. Again, that's my gold. That's my abundance card. So, yeah.
Okay.
So that hold's still there. But I'm wondering, who's holding it? Is it the still run by the deep state, or is it?
Right.
I don't think it is.
I have a feeling that it's not. It's part of the movie once again, and they're slowly just, okay, cue this, cue that, just like the Truman Show. The Truman Show,
I know. I mean, the more you think about that show, the more you just have to laugh and go, oh my goodness, we've been living in a fishbowl. It's crazy.
Absolutely. So if you're planning on investing on silver and gold, just know that it's going to be a little bit more long-term, right? Like longer term investment, but it's going to go up just like the crypto. So
that one just came out. So that's the King of Pentacles, who is the master of the coin.
Yeah. That's wonderful. So all good news, lots of abundance coming for everybody, which is fantastic. And I'm looking forward to seeing the changes that are going to be implemented after January. It's so exciting, just so
Yes.
exciting. So we have 10 minutes, and I would like for Jazzy
Mm.
to um, kind of tell us. I mean, I guess our next show would be in the new year. So can
Yes.
Jazzy tell us what are we gonna see for the new year, for
Okay.
next year, all of the whole year, not just.
Okay. So 2025, give us a little preview, Jasper. Thank you very much. Interesting. So straight away, he just showed me like levels as if you were going and smoke going through these levels. So it's like things are going to go up in smoke, and there's level after level after level of it. But it's heading towards this beautiful bright light. So to me, it's like level by level by level, things will change, and we're going to also keep evolving and expanding as well on lots of levels. So, okay, show me something else. And he's showing me again a butterfly that's spiraling up. So remember, we're going to be also transitioning through 2025 ourselves personally, but that's going to be reflected back through our reality. So this is what he's showing me. Yeah, and there's this beautiful butterfly that's just spiraling up through the levels. So we don't have to do it tough. We don't, I don't feel it's going to be as intense as what it has been for a lot of people on that energetic level. And I really feel that there's some big changes and shifts in reality coming through for us all. They're not going to be quick. They're going to be like these layers, like a layer cake, So, yeah, that's how he was showing it to me.
Like baby steps.
Yeah, like you do one level, then you just to the next level. So, it's not going to be too much. There's not going to be too much boom, 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 boom. Yeah. There'll be big stuff that happens because that's what transformations are and that's what change is. But then you get your breath and then you just go back into, okay, another change.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense. It's really so.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Makes sense. Makes sense. So to close out the year, and I hate to put you on the spot, but this is what's coming to mind, is can we do some sort of like meditation,
Yes.
To close it out with something peaceful and light and airy and yeah.
Sure. So I'll run some energy as well while I'm actually just bringing this through. So even if you're watching this afterwards, you will get the energetic hit if you'd like it. So yeah, so wherever you are, unless you're driving a car, just sit comfortably or lie down, and just if you're sitting, just put your feet onto the ground. And I want you to just take a big breath in and close your eyes. Always close your eyes. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, just let yourself gently drop deeper, deeper, deeper into yourself, into your body. Another breath in. And this time as you breathe out, take your attention and your intention to that beautiful heart space, wherever that feels right for you. And see, sense, or feel a vibrant white light beginning to birth deep within the heart. Now this light, as it expands, clears away any blocks, any pain, anything that's not of love. It's revitalizing the whole heart chakra. That white light keeps expanding through your whole body, your whole being, until every single cell in your body is vibrating with this beautiful white light consciousness. It then moves out into your auric field, into your energy field, and begins to dissolve any cords or hooks or ties that no longer serve you, and just let them go. And now connect into that beautiful divine essence or aspect of yourself, whatever you might call it. And just from your heart, just express love and gratitude for the year that we've just experienced. And if there's anything you need to forgive, if it's yourself for being too judgmental, or if it's others that you've judged for triggering you, just allow that forgiveness to flow through your beautiful heart. And then have the intention of being able to feel more love, be more empowered, speak your truth in love as we move into 2025. Now see a beautiful gold light emanating from your heart and surrounding you entirely in gold. This is a beautiful Christ consciousness light that protects you, makes you feel loved, confident, safe, vibrant, joyful. And then when you're ready, just say thank you to that divine aspect within you, and know that that's there whenever you need it, whenever you need love or reassurance. And just gently start to focus back on your breathing, wriggle your toes, and gently open your eyes.
Oh, that feels good.
I'm tingling. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
Good idea, Elisa. So, wow.
Yeah. So, what can I say? It's been an amazing year of highs and lows, and lots of growth. Yeah, it's been amazing, and I'm so grateful for our soul tribe, our soul family, always here, always supporting us, and you guys, we really love you so much, and just know that you mean the world to us, and Maree, you have a wonderful time in Bali. And
Thank
I can't
you.
wait to hear how it goes with the
Waterfall.
the waterfall place. Yep.
Yeah, it'd be lovely. I'm looking forward to that. So yes, but and thank you, Elisa, for everything you do for holding the space here for all of us. You're very loved as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So everybody, stay high vibing as always. We carry the light, and so let's keep carrying the light so good things keep happening. And yeah, and I'll be trying to post more in my Instagram and my TikTok. So
Yeah, that'd be great. And I'll see everyone back in January. Have a great Christmas. Bye.
yes, have a good Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Manic Pixie. Sending you much love. Bye-bye, everybody.